Let me just begin by saying that this one is more important than the type of hair that you have. The reason why I said that it's because all type of hair can have this attribute. Any type of hair can be high porosity, medium porosity, low porosity. It doesn't matter. It depends on genetic. It depends on what the hair have been through. Hello friends, how you doing? Welcome to Jimmy Ann's channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and join the family. This is the third video in the series of what does my 4C hair means. Today's topic, as you can already tell by the title, we are going to be talking about the hair porosity. So what does that mean to your natural hair? What does that mean to your 4C hair? Knowing the porosity of your hair is important into maintaining and caring for your hair, because then you will know what it is that you need to do your hair, what will your hair like, and why is it not going to like certain things, and how your hair works. So we have 3 layers in our hair strands. The first one, which is the inner core of the hair, is the one right in the middle, and then you have the cortex, which is the hardest part of the layers of our hair. This part right here, it's what holds the color of our hair, it's what holds the protein of our hair. The last part of the layer of our hair is the cuticles, which is the one that we try to make sure it closes and open depending on what we're doing on when it comes to moisturizing. There's 2 ways that we can arrive at our hair porosity. One of them is genetic, which means we inheriting this characteristic of our hair. There's really nothing we can do about that other than doing the right thing that fits the porosity type that we have. The second way that we arrive at the type of hair porosity that we currently have right now, it's by chemically alter our hair. This can be done when we use ash chemical on our hair, by chemically process our hair, it's by combing our hair too much, by overwashing our hair, by brushing our hair excessively. And these things are not all inclusive. There's other reasons why we can arrive at the hair porosity that we have right now. What we're trying to do in this video is to arrive in a point where we can check our hair to see what type of hair porosity that we have. The crucial part of the hair porosity knowledge of your hair is for you to be able to keep your hair healthy. It's not supposed to be scary or worried about the kind of hair porosity you have, because regardless of the type of hair porosity that you have, you can always find a way to keep your hair healthy. For our hair to be healthy, we have to be able to bring moisture into it. Whatever we apply, like nutrients and stuff, vitamins that we have put into our hair, we need our hair to be able to receive it. It needs to be able to enter our hair cuticles, and it needs to be able to stay there until we clean it. We have 3 types of hair porosity. We have the low porosity, medium porosity, and high porosity. Let's talk about the characteristics of low porosity. In low porosity here, the cuticles are pretty close and tight together. Because of that, it's very hard for moisture, for water to go in to your hair strands, which is the reason why you might find that when you're putting water in your hair before you wash it, you're wetting it, but it seems like the water, it's not going in. Eventually, it's going to go in there in your hair, but it doesn't go in there as quick as the other type of porosity. Another way you can know that you have low porosity, product tends to sit on top of the hair for this porosity. It takes longer for low porosity hair to dry. Even though it takes longer for the water to go in, when the moisture go inside the low porosity hair, it takes longer for the moisture to leave the hair. So this kind of hair, it's when you're trying to dry it, it takes longer to dry. Or when you want to do a twist out, it might take somebody else quicker, but your hair might take longer to be dry enough. The characteristics of the medium porosity. For this porosity, everything is just normal really when it comes to adding moisture, keeping the moisture. Everything is time normal. If you wet the hair, it doesn't take too long for the water to go inside the hair, and the water doesn't evaporate as quicker. It's easier to style this type of hair. It's shiny, it's glossy. I mean, it's just the dream here. Now let's move on to the third one, which is the high porosity. This porosity here, it's easy for water to just go in. Boom. Water are quickly absorbed into this type of hair, and as quick as the water goes in, water goes out of it too. What works to keep moisture in your hair should be part of your routine. This type of hair tends to break off easily, which is one of the reasons why they say don't comb your hair when it's dry. This type of hair really appreciates sealing the hair after moisture with some kind of butter, some kind of oil that will keep it in there. This type of hair tends to freeze a lot because the cuticles are open and they rub off on each other, and it's just, you can tell this one is not shiny as the medium porosity. This type of hair definitely doesn't take time to dry because the water goes in, the water goes out. If you have a type of style, the hair will dry quicker than the low porosity. Can we change our hair porosity? Yes, we can. It depends on which way we're changing it to though, because we can change our hair porosity from medium porosity to high porosity depending on what we do to it. If you have high porosity, can you change it to medium porosity? Maybe not. But there's other things that you can do, like making sure the type of shampoo you use, the type of hair product you use, how often do you moisturize your hair, what do you do, how do you seal it, what type of oil is good for your hair, do your hair like butter, does it like oil? You need to figure out all these things because that's what's going to help you to keep the moisture in your hair when you have high porosity. Low porosity, it's pretty good. You just have to make sure you wash your hair with good shampoo so you can bring in those moistures. Your cuticle seals easily and you maintain your moisture anyway. This is the end of this video. Let me know if you have any question regarding hair porosity. If you have any at all, please leave it below. If you know your hair porosity, let me know what your hair porosity here. That would help me on future video to know what type of video I need to do that can help your porosity. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and join the family. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Bye bye. XOXO. Bye.